What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement, and we're back here in the basement for Anzac Day. Collingwood Bombers. Woo! Collingwood Magpies versus the Essendon Bombers. Why'd that happen? Because we're in the basement. Before we get into this game, subscribe, bell notice, like button, drop your comments down below. Let's get into this game, guys. Now, I have to celebrate, of course, Anzac Day to all the Australians and New Zealanders. Veterans, God bless you. Commemorate, remember, celebrate. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for giving us our freedoms, the same that we do over here. The freedoms that we have to enjoy these games are provided by the veterans. The fact that I can wake up today and feel safe because of veterans. This is all just a game, guys. My New York Knicks, Brisbane Lions, New York Rangers. Two of my teams are in the playoffs, doing great and enjoying the great footy that we have here as well. Why? Because of veterans. Thank you to all you veterans that provide us for have these things. When we get in these fan arguments and these little things here and there, what is that really about? In the end all, in the big grand scheme of things, we're arguing over a game. Arguing rivals, it should be in fun. Unlike the fan... Remember the Collingwood fan last year? I forget the guy's name on Essendon that came over. It was last Anzac Day, and he held the ball out. It was number 7. I remember that much. It was number 7, whoever that is on Essendon. He held the ball out. Like, wouldn't he know when he's walking over that Pies fan was going to drop it? And it's not just because he's a Pies fan, because, listen, fans do that. I'm a New York Yankees fan. Our hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Either side would do that to one of our team. Anybody that's like that, New York Rangers versus the New York Islanders, that is a bloodbath on the ice. They hate each other. The fans hate each other, so I get it. I get it. That wasn't a shot at Collingwood fans. I promise you, it wasn't. I'm just saying, all of this stuff, guys, it just comes down to the game, and that's my point. Speaking of the game, guys, I apologize for my tardiness and my lateness when it comes into this season. I have had massive, massive problems with my app. The Watch AFL app, I have had massive problem. It freezes, doesn't play, the rematch doesn't play, because these games start for me at 1, 2, 3 in the morning. I like I did last year, I like to watch the whole game and give you guys a full review. I didn't want to miss Anzac Day game, so I had to watch the highlights, guys. I did not see the game. I could not get the game going on the app. It's really irritating. It's really irritating. So I have to find another way to do this. They do show some games over here. I got to get that app fixed. So I'm going off highlights right now, guys. But it was well worth it. I really wish I had seen this game. The first draw in 29 years. First draw in 29 years. 85-85. Somebody please answer why there is a draw at any time. We don't have that. Football, NFL has ties here. And it's really hard to finish in a tie here. But we do have them here. I just don't understand that, why isn't there an extra quarter? Why isn't there some little bit of extra time so you can get a chance for some other side to win? Somebody answer that for me. I think I've asked that last year, and I forget why, because I didn't really see too many draws. I have the ladder up here as well. We'll get back to that. Before we get further into it, shout out to Jamie Elliott. Is that the mark of the year or what? Was that the mark of the year or what? That Specky on McKay, his knees were gripped in here under his ears, and he caught that mark and bang. Now what a display of athleticism right there. I love the Specky. That's what drew me into this. That's what drew me into footy. That Specky is the greatest play in sports, not just in footy, in sports. I couldn't imagine an NFL player being a wide receiver being allowed to jump on the shoulder pads and catch a pass. You can't do anything in the NFL without 500 flags and 20 minutes of instant replay reviews. It is irritating and highly annoying. Now, I do have a question also. I wrote down here, congratulations to Pendlebury. I know I said his name wrong. Is it Pendlebury or Pendlebury? Whatever, you guys will correct me on that. 10,000th disposal, most all time. Wow, shout out there. 10,000th disposal. That's a huge shout out there. That's crazy. When you really think about it, most all time, if I got that right, but that's what I heard. Now, Elliott, this is what I find funny. Like 37-18 Bombers at the end of the first quarter. It's all Bombers. But then you have little defensive lapses, like how is Elliott standing wide open right at the end of the quarter? And that goes in. There's a couple reasons I saw. I got two real reasons what I saw today that I think, just a point here or there, just a goal here or there is the difference. That was one. Right at the end, Myercheck, I believe it was, kicked it right to Elliott, who's just standing there by himself. Like, where's the coverage? Where is the coverage on that? How does not anybody see that? He's standing like right in front of the goal. Boom! It's an extra 6 points that shouldn't have happened. Just should not have happened. Now, the one other thing that happened a little further into the second quarter, maybe a little early in the second quarter, Myercheck got a free kick. Now, didn't he go up for a specky there? This is where I get confused. He went up for a specky, and he banged into McKay. Is it because McKay was coming at him? Was it because McKay was coming at him and he hit him in the front? Like I told you guys, I'm 85% good on what goes on in footy. Thanks to you guys and your help. I don't know everything here. I thought Myercheck was going up for the specky, and then McKay came running in. It looked like he banged his knee off his chest, and then he gets a free kick. So there's some other points right there that was given up. That shouldn't have happened, but I don't understand why he got the free kick. Isn't that a specky? Doesn't anything go on a specky? Or is it because McKay came in from the front side? Because I couldn't watch the game and I can only watch the highlights, I listened to the announcers. I would have known that answer already. So you guys are going to have to help me out here. So yeah, that was then at the 12:30 mark, that's when Elliott made that amazing specky. Is that going to be the mark of the year? I believe that can be repeated, though, by somebody else. But it was a hell of a specky. It's not like Will Ashcroft's goal of the year last year. I know it's two different things. It's apple to oranges, goal of the year, mark of the year. But like you kind of knew when Ashcroft hit that goal, and I'm not saying it because I'm a Lions fan, you knew right then and there it had to be some amazing miracle kick to beat that. Now this was an amazing specky, but I don't think it's that unusual, right? So for them to say maybe mark of the year, it's a little early in the season to go there. I think that can be matched. But it was a hell of a one. I'm not taking it away from him. The other key right here, how about Hine falling? How about him falling and McCreary getting the ball and scoring 6? That was very pivotal right there. That was pivotal. Had he not fallen, that 6 points may not have happened. See, little things here and there go down to a draw or help you to lose. One thing that you guys know with me, I always compare footy to hockey. Why? I can't think of another sport that I watch that has more contested possessions and changing of the ball, changing of the puck, changing of possession than hockey and footy. You could be coming down with the puck and bam, you make one wrong pass, boom, stolen. You can get hit, stolen. You can get banged around, stolen. You just don't know someone's there. Or someone's hanging out down by the net. Bang, they could score. And even though we have a goalie there, but it's just the point. The puck goes back and forth in footy. The contested possessions go back and forth. This game is so amazing, and I'm sorry that I haven't been around for the first few weeks of it. I've been watching highlights. I've been doing a lot of other things, and a lot of you guys already know I got some real health issues going on too. So thank you to all that have been hanging in there with me. Really appreciate it. If this video gets out in time, I will be live tonight doing the Knicks game, and I'll be doing the Ranger game tomorrow night with my co-host Lou. Now, looking at this ladder here, this is a crazy ladder. Now, I'm going to do the Brisbane Lion review tomorrow. What the hell is going on with the Brisbane Lions? Now, I didn't look at the highlights yet of that. I didn't. I'm hoping to get this app going so I can watch the game. I know they got their doors blown off. I saw the score, but I like to see the breakdown of it. What is going on with this team? In the NFL, we have this thing, if you're the runner-up in the Super Bowl, like the next season, the runner-up has this horrendous season and they never make it back. Is that what's going on with Brisbane? They're 2-5? Where are they? Oh, there they are. Yeah, they're 2-5. 2-5. I know it's early in the season, what have you, but there's just really some strange things going on, man. Like, what has Fagan lost the team? Has the coach lost the team? Is he talking to an empty ear locker room? That's what we call it here, an empty ear locker room. No one's listening. No one's paying attention. His theories, his philosophies, how do you run the game, is that just gone? Somebody tell me, please, because I want to know what's going on. How about Carlton? Shout out to Carlton because they have been playing some great footy. They've been playing some phenomenal footy. They're 5-1. Geelong back on track. I know they had the injury problems last year. They missed the top 8 on the ladder. Geelong back on top, 2 years removed from winning the whole thing. And now look at them. Sporting a 6-0 record, man. They are back on top, full strength, fully healthy. Greater Western Sydney Giants. Got to keep taking them into tipping, huh? Wow, man, they've been doing it. So we see them moving up. The Bulldogs are like right there, like where they finished last year. Last year they were like near the top 8, below the top 8. If I tip them, they're going to lose. If I tip against them, they're going to win. That's the way it was last year for me. Win-loss, win-loss, win-loss. It seemed like that the whole way down the road. So the Bulldogs, I hate when I see the Bulldogs in the tipping because I don't know what to do with them. I really don't. One week they get their doors blown off, and then the next week they win. I don't. They're the most frustrating team for me to pick. The one that's frustrated me the most is picking the Adelaide Crows because last year they were kind of like the Bulldogs. You just really didn't know what the hell they were going to do. But they were like right there. They were that lukewarm team that you just don't know what to do with. And this year you kind of know what to do. Pick against them because they always lose. They're like losing all the time now. So, and Hawthorn, I expected more out of them this year because they really finished the season strong. I know it's early in the season. They finished the season strong last year, beating Collingwood and then a very good Brisbane team who finished the top 2 in the ladder last year. So, guys, check it out. I'm going to watch the Brisbane game. Shout out to the Anzac Day. Shout out to all the veterans. Thank you, guys. I didn't not want to do this. I'm not totally proud of this video because I like watching the games and giving you guys a full review. I don't like watching highlights because there's so many things that happen that aren't in the highlights. It's not my style to do it this way, but I haven't been on really yet this year, so I had to come in and say what's up to everybody, and thank you for much appreciated for still following this channel. I'll get the app worked out. I don't know what the hell's going on, and I hate doing highlight reviews. Thank you so much, guys, though. Please subscribe, bell notice, like button, drop your comments down below. I will do a review of the Brisbane Lion game, if you want to call it a game. I want to know what the hell's going on there. I hope it's not off highlights because I'll do a lot of reading then because I don't like doing it this way. Anyway, guys, I'm Johnny Basement. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you, guys, and I am out. Shout out to the veterans. Thank you, guys.